We're going to see a lot of blue this month in April. From blue lights to blue cookies, April is Autism Awareness Month.
Yeah, 1 in 68 children has an autism spectrum disorder. Tonight we're taking a look at some of the local resources for children and adults with autism. 27 First News Weekend anchor Julie Bursick is live in studio with the story.
Yeah, autism is one of the fastest growing developmental disorders in the U.S. That's according to Autism Speaks. Now, most of the time it's identified when a child is young, but there are adults who find out later in life that they are living with autism. Today I got to see firsthand how a local agency works with some adults on the spectrum. Cinnamon and blueberry muffins are on the menu at Crumbles Bakery today. But this kitchen also knows how to serve up other treats.
They not only bake, they learn how to decorate cookies, package them.
You ready? This is the training center for Crumbles Bakery. It's part of No Limits Alternative Center. It works with adults with disabilities and adults on the autism spectrum.
Very important for our individuals to feel like they are productive, to feel like they are part of this campus, to feel like they're part of the team, to earn a paycheck.
Some adults work in the hot foods program. Others are working in the community.
We have a job coach named Jen who takes 5 individuals every day to TJ Maxx and Boardman, and we work hand in hand and side by side with the TJ Maxx employees, mostly in the stockroom.
Autism is usually identified when someone is young, but there are adults who realize they might be on the spectrum.
Once somebody is identified, it helps them kind of unlock the keys to who they are. And know that there's a reason behind maybe their sensitivity to sounds or the lack of eye contact.
1 in 68 children is affected by autism. Just a few years ago, it was 1 in 88.
There is no off switch, so it's not like, oh, I'm an adult now, I don't have autism anymore.
There are adults with autism living productive lives in our community. Back at Crumbles Bakery Training Center, the adults can graduate and work at the other retail store on Market Street. So autism affects children and adults differently. So something that might trigger something for one individual, maybe a bright light, that's not always necessarily a trigger for somebody else. Reporting in the studio, Julie Bursick, WKBN 27 First News at 5.